Beautiful Sunday morning. I'm so super dope, excited and grateful unto God for the amazing, priceless gift of life that He has given to me and to you. Isn't God amazing? Isn't God wonderful? Listen, life is one product that is so expensive, and yet there is no amount of money that can buy it. Life is that product that is only manufactured and distributed by the Almighty God Himself, and it is given to man not based on merit. Life is that gift that is so expensive, but yet it cannot be bought regardless of the currency of the country. It doesn't matter what currency tends to be more valued or higher than any other currency. It can buy your life, and that is what God has given to each and every one of us. And I want to say to you this day that life is that gift that a man has that is not given to him based on qualification. Life is that product or that gift that man has that is not given to him based on his qualification. Life is that one gift that a man has that is not given to him based on his status. Life is that one gift that a man has that is not given to him based on his personality. Life is that one product that a man has, or that gift that a man has, that is not given to him based on his personality, but rather life is being given to man freely by the Almighty God Himself. And this is God trying to say to man that, listen, I am God and I am not God, who is a respecter of status. God is not a God who is a respecter of personalities. God is not a God who can be cajoled, because of the amount of money that you have. God is God who is God all by Himself. And God has proven to man that all that you need is me. I want to say something this morning. Good morning to you, good afternoon to you, good evening to you, and good night to you. My name is Bella Bassi. For the you who don't know, and for the you who know by the message of God, my name is Bella Bassi. I am that one person who preaches hope, life, and courage, who tells you that if you will keep believing in life, that there is nothing that you are seeking for or aspiring for that you will not eventually get, if you will keep your hope alive, because the Bible says that to he that is joined to the living, that there is hope. If you will keep your hope alive, that there is nothing that will not become your reality that you are longing for. And if you are going to stay focused, not to allow these things that are there just to distract you, that you will see that God is indeed faithful and just. Listen, God is not a God who shares His glory. God is not a God who is interested about where you're coming from. God is a God who is not interested about who you have been. God is a God who is interested in making you to become the you that He has created. Most of the time, the reason why people, give up on life is because they have come to that point where they have concluded in their mind that there is no more hope for them. And this is the greatest tool that the enemy is using to frustrate man from becoming his original person or his original him that God has destined him to be. Because the moment that you come to that point where you see yourself as nothing good can come out of you anymore, then you will see that life itself will stop making meaning. Life itself will become useless. Life itself will lose its value, because you think that there is no hope again for you. But I came here to tell you, because I have seen cases where it was gone, where people, drew the curtain and said this was it. But the stepping in of the almightiness of God, where nothing it is too great for our God to change, nothing is too mighty for our God to reverse, nothing is too mighty for our God to rewrite, and nothing is too dead for our God to bring back to life. And then we saw that eventually they live and then fulfill the purpose that they were created for. I don't know why this is bubbling in me, but I want to say that, listen, Your God will never stop being mindful of you. Your God will never stop being concerned about you. Your God will never stop loving you. It does not matter where you think that you have been. Listen, the very reason why Christ came was for this cause. Why Christ came in the form and became man, and was stained and became filthy, just as we were, was because so that we will be saved and will be redeemed. And the Bible made us to understand that he whom the Son of God has set free, it is free indeed. Meaning that it does not matter how crazy what you think you have done is, that there is a price for freedom that has already been paid for you even before you manifested. There is a price of freedom. There is a price of liberation. There is a price of liberation that was paid even before you manifested, because this transaction of liberation and freedom was done 2,000 years ago. And I don't think that anyone who is still living today is up to 2,000 years ago. And that transaction that was done of freedom and liberation was for a lifetime. Meaning that whether you were born at that time, or you were born after the transaction was done, or you were born in 2020, or whether you were born in 1980, or that you'll be born in 2030, in 2080. The transaction of liberation and freedom covers the whole lifetime existence. Meaning that even before we will manifest, even before we will do that which will condemn us, that the freedom for that which we are going to do, that the price has already been paid for it. This is what people don't know. And the minute that you understand that, listen, that there is nothing that you would do that is greater than the transaction, which was Christ giving up himself and taking all of us so that we will become him, so that we will live and live in liberty and in freedom, that there is nothing that should make you feel worthless. God knew everything that will happen, because the Bible made us to understand that he is the God who knows the end from the beginning. Don't come to that point in your life where you draw the curtain on yourself, because you are the very reason why Jesus came. And he loves you, and his love for you will never cease.